Hey guys, I want to do a video real quick because I've gotten asked about this quite a bit, and I actually did a video about this like almost 3 years ago, one of my very early videos. But it's about whether or not I carry a car bob or bug out bag or get home bag or whatever you want to call it. And I do. I definitely do, and I think everybody should. And in fact, I've got one in my truck and one in my wife's vehicle. And you know, anything, if we like rent a car or we go take a trip and go with somebody else, we always grab one of them out of our cars and throw it in with us for the trip. Just because I think it's important to have something on you at all times, even if it's something as simple as a flat tire. It's just good to have stuff on you. So I wanted to go through and show you guys what I've got in here real quick. What I'm using here, this is the one out of my truck. Probably not the best thing in the world, but it's basically just a satchel. It's just a cheap bag I found, and it works well for what I use it for. And if you got to walk it, if your car breaks down, you can just throw this over your shoulder and go. And basically what we've got here is it's got three main sections here. In the first section, we've got some rawhide gloves, we've got rope. I keep a roll of duct tape. And just in case, we've got some masks here in case you have to do anything you want to cover your face for. Also down at the bottom, I've got some just a small tool kit, some screwdrivers, some wrenches, and a pair of pliers. Just real basic stuff. Then I've got a little pocket knife here that I clip on. This is just a cheap little Smith & Wesson, but it's nice and sharp. I keep a multi-tool in here. This is the Gerber. I think it's the Gerber suspension, if I recall correctly. And then we've got some options for light here. First off, I keep this one in here. This is just a little cheap Energizer. You can wind it up like that, or it's got a solar panel on there, and then of course you can turn it on and it's good to go. So you don't have batteries or anything like that to worry about. Then of course I've got a little cheap little Harbor Freight headlight there. So if you're doing something, work at night, car breaks down, anything like that, you throw that on your head and you're good to go. And it's decent bright enough that it help you out at night. And then of course I've got an actual flashlight in here, and this is a cool little one. One thing about these is you do want to, this one does green at night, and obviously, but you want to check your batteries frequently, especially if you live somewhere where it's hot, because batteries go dead pretty quick when it's hot outside. Then of course we got an umbrella, big box of matches, and I always keep a box of 9mm because 9mm is primarily what I carry. Plus, I always keep 50 rounds of 22 in a little bag because sometimes I have a little 22 on me. So it's always good to have ammo for whatever you might possibly have on you. So keeping a good box of ammo on you is I think a must. In here, I've got a couple walkie-talkies. I've got this right here. Basically, this is like a headband, a bandana, but it's also a tourniquet. So you can use it for either one if you needed to. I keep down here, we've got some Trioxane Tabs, which basically, fuel if you're trying to cook something or start a fire. A little bit of super glue, a little bit of electrical tape, just some Post-it notes if you got to write something down with a pen here, or a marker actually, because those things don't dry up unless you leave the cap off. We've got some medical supplies here, so I've got some bandages in here. Got a little tourniquet rubber band here, got some rubber gloves, got some tape, got some more bandages in here. Also keep some ibuprofen and Tylenol marked in their own plastic bags down here. And then on top of it all, I also have a trauma kit. And this is the one I got from Skinny Medic that I keep in the vehicle. So if I go to the range or something and I forget my med kit, I've got this always in the vehicle on me. So that's basically what I've got with me, in addition to just my EDC gear, which is going to be my wallet and my keys and my gun and that kind of thing. This is just a quick kind of overview of what my get-home bag looks like in my truck. I also have another one for my wife, and basically I built it out of this right here, which is just one of those little cheap $19.99 kits that you can get, those little car kits that you can get at Walmart. And basically I just added to it what I needed to, because it already had some tools, it already had some stuff for rope and tow rope and gloves and that kind of thing in it for $19.99. I just added medical supplies and some ammunition for her gun and that kind of thing in there. And so this kind of thing is a good start for if you're trying to look for a get home bag for your vehicle. So anyway, that's it, guys. That's what I keep in mind. I highly recommend everybody keep some sort of get-home bag in their vehicle at all times, because it's just a smart thing to do, even if it's something as simple as just a breakdown on the highway. So, other than that, guys, I appreciate you watching, and we'll talk to you later.